And welcome back to the third of our bonus videos for Ace Combat 04, a look at the special weapons. Basically, this is going to be half an hour of me and Jobo just talking and joking over simulated recreations of millions of dollars worth of weaponry designed to kill people. Very violently.
I'm very flattered you brought up the orchestra there.
That's actually Barrios, so, you know, appreciate your classics.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you to send me the OST. I'll just jam to that while I go to work.
You can find it in various places, either online or in physical format. Like, this game has a very great soundtrack. But anyways, starting up, we're gonna start off with my old nemesis, the unguided bombs. So, there's three types of bombs in Ace Combat 04, and in fact, generally in most post-04 Ace Combat games, period, and that's, of course, the unguided bombs, small, medium, and large. So there's two types of unguided bomb, smaller UGBSs in the game. There's the American model, and there's this little piece of shit, the Russian one.
Don't diss my fabulous bombs.
And I guess, yeah, basically, as you can tell, the American model shows up on all the American-made planes, and the Russian model shows up on the Russian planes.
And Comblock, right?
Yeah. So these are just small dumbfire bombs that cause, you know, mild amounts of damage if you can get them pretty close on.
Yeah, they're all, like, just simple HE, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got basically a mild area of effect if it hits a target, or if you get it close enough to a target, and usually it's strong enough to take out most things, including tanks, in one hit. And that also includes bridges. Now watch this drive.
Johnson Memorial Bridge destroyed. They're cut off now.
Is that deserved the most golfish of golf claps. I didn't get it in that run, but there was one where I actually took out the bridge with the bomb in camera view, and I actually flew underneath the arch of the bridge too.
Nice. Why the hell isn't that in the video?
Because I suck, okay? Like, I wasn't recording it, that was just me fucking around, and I'm like, holy shit, it actually worked.
You know, that always happens to me, and I'm there just, like, trying to slam my keyboard going, what's NVIDIA's, like, last 10-second record?
I know, like, that's my ultimate curse, is the fact that, basically, like, all the best things I do, I never get on camera.
The eternal curse of the non-streamer.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
it's also a convenient excuse, too.
If these bombs were like 20 years older, I'd be like going through all my books right now and just to find exactly which model, how much like explosive compound it has.
You could probably, yeah, look them up, because they were modeled after like actual ammunition and ordnance used by real-world planes.
Yeah, it's just I have a blog for World War II explosives, so.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just there like, damn, it's slightly outside.
Yeah, so, as you can see, this is the medium unguided bomb, or actually, oh, we skipped all the way over to the UGVL, so yeah, this is... So, as you can see, significantly bigger explosion in area of effect compared to the small bombs.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take your word for it, considering how dark the video is.
Oh god, yeah, no. This, unfortunately, yeah, like, this particular mission, like, Emancipation, is really bad for just doing stuff with, on just, like, a straight PS2 classic.
Right. So you don't have much of, like, any sort of icon to know where your bombs are gonna land, is there? I didn't notice anything.
No, basically, you'll see it coming up in the next little section of footage, but yeah, all you really have is that little tiny circle reticle at the very end of the projected firing arc of the bomb, and it's incredibly difficult and obtuse for trying to gauge where your bomb is going to come down at. Like, you almost kind of need to go into, like, gun camera view just to, like, actually effectively use bombs in Ace Combat 04. And
how far they've come.
well, yeah, literally, like, they stuck with that model right up to 6, and then finally in 7 they actually give you a proper functioning reticle.
Yeah, it actually
For
makes
bombing.
sense now.
So again, as you can see, yeah, these are the large versions of the bombs, and they are significantly gigantic compared to even just the tiny rinky-dink UGBS that we started out with.
I wish there was a way to like compare the two, like have them side by side.
You probably have to like extract like the models from the games,
Facilities, Red Vector 060.
because I think like people have been able to do shit like that now, but
Enemy facility destroyed.
you know, kind of comes and starts and fits.
It's no good. Mobius 1, he's on your tail.
God, seeing a game like this just makes me nostalgic for all like the classic
All
games.
units.
It's like almost the entire map is flat, except
Submarine Beowulf Pi sunk.
Yeah, just like the Google Maps texture with like a couple of models on it here and there. It's like that's literally what they use. They just like hacked and slashed like various satellite photograph imagery together to create their maps, and then just like put it on a like a model terrain texture map.
Right.
Enemy facility destroyed.
But yeah, again, you can see the power of the UGBL compared to the UGBS, where like it hit that one tank and then like all of them went up.
Yeah, everything in the city block it just vaporized.
So now, here's a really weird and interesting beast in the special weapons arsenal of the game, the precision guided bomb. So this thing is basically halfway between unguided bomb and like an actual smart fire missile. So you'll see coming up here in a second when we show it off in the gameplay, just how freaking weird this thing is. And I think like there's, let's see if it's okay. Yeah, so there's two variations of the game. So this is the one that shows up on the Raptor, and you can see it's a tiny bit more advanced. And I might be wrong, but I think also some versions of the game also call this one the ground penetrating bomb. So it uses the same initialism, GPB.
Right.
Because, like, yeah, this is effectively just a... Oh, yeah, PGB, yeah. But yeah, like, this thing is effectively a bunker buster, and so you can see there's the regular dumbfire reticle, but it also locks on when it gets into range.
Right.
Carrier Geophon sunk.
So it's like a semi-homing bomb.
Yeah.
Not like 100% pure home.
No, yeah. And this really helps, like, if you need to, like, pull off maneuvers or, like, you know, do evasive stuff where, like, yeah, it'll lock on, you can fire it, and it will still basically get to its target, but if you, like, would, like, radically pull up or veer off, you'll lose the lock-on.
Basically, it affords you at least some survivability.
Yeah. Oh, here's something you won't survive, though. The napalm bomb.
But it's the middle of the night.
Just reminded of that old George Carlin routine, napalm and silly putty, where basically, like, effectively the same compound in one formation let's just stick it to the back of the New York Times and rip off and look at a backwards picture of Popeye. And the other version basically destroys entire villages when dropped upon it from great heights.
Enemy radar spike.
You know, it's not.
Fine.
It doesn't look so great, like considering the just the graphics of it at the time.
Oh god, I know, and also, like, I kind of messed up that first shot, so this is my rerun on it, but, yeah, basically, the napalm bomb is effectively just a rolling wave of fire.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Man, whenever you see those in real life, it's just so like crazy to see all the black smoke come up. Kind of wish it had that effect in this game.
I don't know, it's been a while since I played 7, but I don't think there's a napalm one in 7, though.
I'm not sure.
Enemy facility destroyed.
But also, yeah, when you absolutely positively have to destroy a bunch of just unarmored army tents out in the middle of a desert, drop napalm on them.
When you really hate the barracks.
Mm.
My Xbox, no!
Mobius one's a war criminal.
I still remember the old video when was it the 360 or was it the Xbox One? I think it was the Xbox One where they were like, no backwards compatibility, and then a bunch of U.S. Servicemen made videos of them like destroying and shooting Xboxes.
Oh my god.
And they were like, this is what happens when you don't support those who need it the most.
Yeah. Destroying my own property to own the libs? Question mark?
Look, let's be fair. Depending on which Xboxes they were, they probably red ringed ages ago.
Yeah, I had that happen to me once. Basically, I got an Xbox 360 for Halo 3, and, like, the day before Halo 3 dropped, my Xbox 360 red ringed on me. Brand fucking new Xbox. And of course, I'd bought it just at the right time that it was out of warranty from the vendor that I bought it from at the time. So I was just absolutely pissed.
And that's why you're now a Killzone guy.
Exactly.
Have
But also, yeah,
we talked about these? They're the, what, fuel air bombs?
Yeah, fuel air explosion bombs, or the Fey bomb, as I like to call them, in honor, question mark, of Fairy Fortune.
I'm sure she'd
yeah, this is-
appreciate that.
Oh god, yeah, well, I basically edited in just a clip of her just going, "Hi!" over the explosion the last time I did this for the Zero video.
That's good.
But yeah, basically just fuel air explosion bombs. Effectively, they work by just spewing out a cloud of like gasoline right before they drop, and then igniting so that it creates literally a fuel air explosion that basically rips apart anything in its path. And again, in 04, they're kind of effective, but you don't really get many opportunities where, like, you can take out a whole bunch of targets with them, because, like, they do just, like, they have a massive blast area in the game,
yeah.
but unfortunately, things are generally so spread out for ground targets that you rarely get a chance to use it effectively.
What a missed opportunity. So now we're at what, rocket launching cluster?
Yeah, these are the rocket launchers, and just technically a call forward, but you can see how effective these things really are in the video that I did for Ace Combat 6 taking on the Igaion. Unfortunately, we're going back in time with these ones to, like I said, the start of the Golden Trilogy plus 6 and 7, so, yeah, they're kind of garbage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they don't work that way.
Nope.
You know, mind you, I haven't seen that many rocket launch, attacks, but you know, they're they're not so bad looking.
Yeah, basically in 04 you've either got to be like pretty much right at ground level when you fire them off, or you've got to be coming down at the target sheer vertical in order for them to basically to make effective use of that like stupid shotgun pattern that they fire off in.
Yeah, that's probably like the weirdest thing to me. It's just like how crazy you can like shoot a rocket from the right wing and it just like, I don't know, veers 90 degrees to the left.
So here's the bomblet dispersal pod. A weapon so goddamn big I actually had to zoom the camera out for it to get it in frame.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So these things only show up on 2 planes in the game, the Tornado and the X-02 Wyvern, the special super plane that you get access to at the very end. And as the name implies, basically these things just shit out a massive cloud of little teeny tiny bomblets that blanket an entire area of the ground and just, again, absolutely tear shit up like you would not believe.
Yeah, this is basically like, okay, which area do you want to create a football field size area of death?
Just, again, a cloud of molten metal and fire raining down right on top of your head.
I'd say that other games make this also, like this weapon also impressive, but usually like a game like DCS, it allegedly anyways, like basically crashes your client because there's so many bombs.
Oh jeez.
Vector 330, 4 miles.
The glow up ahead is our target, the power plant.
So basically, yeah, in 04 they kind of like either nerf it or they have to set it up in a way that in order to like not crash the game, it's just one thin straight line of explosions that just keeps going and going and going.
So better than nothing, I guess.
And you'll get a tiny bit better look at the reticle here, but you can see there's basically 2 crosses on a horizontal line, and that shows off effectively where the drop area is going to be for the bomblets.
Right. That's actually really nice.
And it's a little hard to gauge sometimes, especially if you're flying in like third-person mode. But basically, yeah, like if you have like depth perception, it shouldn't really be a problem.
I feel like you're making fun of a select, portion of the population.
Yeah.
I mean, for all
my
you
one-eyed
guys,
viewers.
for all you guys with depth perception,
Yeah.
Nah, don't want to make fun of you cross-eyed folks, but
Also, I apologize to our monocular viewers for the jokes I just made.
hey, that's right. Don't make fun of Majima.
Fucking Majima.
Imagine if he flew a plane.
Nah, he would be like popping out of like various openings of it as Kiryu is trying to fly the plane. Kazuma-san!
I'd buy that DLC.
Fucking Majima literally everywhere.
He'd be the gunner on the bomber.
Oh god.
When heading your altitude when they close.
So, okay, so basically like Argate is kind of drag you up one side of the Yakuza series and down the other, so which version of Kazuma is, or which version of Kiryu is better? No, not Kiryu, Majima. Gah. Which version of Majima is better, the Mark Hamill one or the original Japanese Majima?
That's like asking me if I love Majima in a leopard print outfit or in the tightest bondage suit I can think of. And frankly, I can't choose. I love him equally.
Fair enough.
As soon as they're airborne.
But anyways, cluster bombs.
He's on you. Turn hard.
So yeah, these are the ones you want to take out if you want to basically just absolutely level an entire area of the map.
I'm actually kind of disappointed at how cluster bombs seem so much better than the pod.
Oh, I know. Like this was a really weird stretch in like Project Ace's kind of figuring out how special weapons work, because like you got to remember, they came from this from right from Ace Combat 3, and Ace Combat 3 was like them just trying to figure out how to get them working, period. Like, you can go back and you can watch like both Lunathex and Frozen Treasures LPs of Ace Combat 3 and just see like just how fucking weird special weapons are in that game. Because Ace Combat 2 didn't even have them.
That's so surprising.
Like, that's part of like my favorite little bit of like the DLC for Ace Combat 6 is you actually you can get Phoenix's like basically canon or cover version of the like Su-35 or Su-37 and like just as a skin to play as, and what it does is it takes away your special weapons so you only have missiles while you're flying that skin. Because there's no special weapons in Ace Combat 2.
We've taken serious damage from enemy attacks.
That seems like such a trolly thing to do. Ah, you like this skin? Too bad, you're gimping your own plane.
Well, it's either that or it's also just kind of brilliant, just the fact that, okay, yeah, no, they went there with it. Also, we talked over the advanced air-to-ground missiles, but that's basically just one of two specific air-to-ground actual missiles in the game. Very simple, and here's the standoff device pod, or standoff dispenser. And again, this is basically just kind of like the bomblet dispenser, only it actually fires the fucking thing itself at a target. So of course, what better thing to take it out on than Stonehenge?
Oh, I don't remember this part of. Well, you know what? I probably shouldn't say it just in case.
Yeah, no spoilers for games we have not gotten to yet. Thank you.
Just remember your training.
The barrage fire is too intense. We can't get any closer.
But yeah, just as you can just kind of see from like the missile camera view and just the like lock on, like the pod flies over a target and just drops its bomblets over top of it, and then the bomblets explode in midair, creating basically just a shockwave and explosion that rips the target to pieces. And they're meant to be fired from long range, like hence the term standoff.
Just for staying alive.
But I don't know, for some reason, like the lock-on range on it is kind of short in Ace Combat 04, so you almost have to be like right over the target, and plus I was also flying specifically just to get shots of the explosions, so...
Do you think that's a limitation just on, like, locking range in the game, or...?
It could be. I think, yeah, like, a lock-on range, especially in Ace Combat 04, is, like, really, really tight, and again, that's because, you know, it was effectively a PlayStation 2 launch title and all but, like, actual release date.
Right. Because that'd be my best guess, would be, you know, techniques for rendering stuff real far away and so on. You wouldn't want to... You wouldn't be able to lock on.
Oh yeah, like, 04 more than any game basically really employs liberal use of the kind of Turok draw distance fog.
Look, I played Star Wars Rogue Squadron on N64. That one's also pretty bad.
Although... my favorite bit of Shadows of the Empire is, like you can see it in the bonus video that we did for that one, is, like, there's a debug mode sheet that you can enter in, and you can actually, like, adjust, like, the fog draw distance, the density, the color of the fog, and everything. Yeah. And we cranked it up so high, we literally crashed the goddamn game.
And you're getting ready to do it all over again with the purple card, right?
Fuck that. Yeah, basically... yes, welcome to dating the video and revealing that it's actually been, like, what, close to 3 years since I finished Shattered Skies properly. Basically, they're releasing a brand new retro "Give Us Your Money, You Stupid Fucks" edition of Shadows of the Empire, where you can get a brand new Nintendo 64 cartridge plus a bunch of stupid plastic and paper crap along with it.
Look, the card's purple. That's enough of a selling point for people.
And it comes with a brass coin that says Shadows of the Empire on it.
Dude, if I played Pog, like if those are still a thing, I would totally use that as my slammer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You say that because you know it's the best decision you can make with that coin.
No, the best decision you could make with that coin is just to try and, like, put it in a locker at the gym and see if it actually works.
At least tie a string to it and see if you can get it back.
It's like, this thing's about the size of an arcade token. But anyways, and I seem to be saying a lot of that in this video because, fuck, what the hell have we got to talk about here? Here's the LASM, the long-range surface-to-air, or air-to-surface missile.
You're gonna feel so dumb when they finally come out with the Shadows of the Empire pinball table, and it's gonna have a slot for that commemorative coin.
Yeah, I want Star Wars just to be fucking done. Please, make it end.
This winter, your wish will come true.
Fucking Palpatine's behind it all.
Damn, it's so dark, the visibility's poor.
I'd start going into like crazy theories, but whatever. It's not even worth it.
And, like, I'm one of those people who, like, I actually like The Last Jedi, and I think everyone who's lost their shit over it is fucking insane. But, like, yeah, I just want Star Wars to be fucking done, please.
Look, I had problems with Last Jedi, that's all I'm saying. I don't like Mary Poppins in my Star Wars fanfic.
What?
Facility destroyed.
Come on, that was good.
Oh, fucking Space Leia?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's clearly Mary
Okay,
Poppins.
Like that, okay, yeah, that's the one bit that is clearly over the top, and it's like, okay, yeah, this is Ryan Johnson's way of just, honoring Carrie Fisher by, like, literally having her go, "Not today, motherfucker," to literal death.
Honoring her would have been the quick and easy death. Wait, we probably shouldn't say these things, considering she did die and all, but, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, my thesis statement is The Last Jedi is not as bad as the internet seems to scream that it is.
Look, I can't wait
And-
for the reveal to be that Luke Skywalker was impersonating Leia in that movie.
Oh.
That's why.
Please leave all your comments about The Last Jedi in this video, and I will promptly tell you to go fuck yourself.
I can't wait to comment on this video.
Go fuck yourself.
Alright, so what are we looking at here?
Fuck if I know at this point.
It looks like
I've
one of
been
those.
paying attention to this goddamn video.
It looks like one of those steak drivers, you know.
It's the Xla.
I mean, if it's Chinese, it's probably Shula.
The advanced long-range air-to-air missile, basically the thing that you can fire from halfway across the fucking map.
Yeah, they swapped out the A for an X because they thought it was, too racially charged.
Fucking what?
Allah!
Isn't the reason, like, the X stands for advanced, like, for some stupid reason, because it's like, X means next level, or X means next, or X means advanced, like...
I was just making a bad joke. Allah!
When have you never made a bad joke?
I'll have you know that
Once
I
in
now have to go-
1995.
I now have to go through all my footage again.
Okay, so basically just go to lparchive.org/JOBBO_FETT, press enter.
And only view the stuff where I co-host with Chaos.
Yeah. Or watch the Saboteur, where I literally did a video with them and then went and nearly died the next morning.
Good times. Glad you pulled out of it though.
Mobius 1, engage.
Same here, really.
Tornado 1, engage.
Fox 3, landed at 12.
I mean, I'd hate for someone else to have to take up the mantle of LPing all of Ace Combat.
I'll take this one.
Blue 5, eject!
Well, someone already beat me to Ace Combat 7 on the forums, so...
Hey, you can ban them.
2 targets remaining.
Just wait till
I'm-
before the last video, ban them, and then take
Oh,
over.
I think they're already done. Then, like, I think that was like
Fox 3.
like Doogie and oh, I'm blanking on the second person. I think it was like, I want to say like Professor Duck or something.
I'm gonna get my thousands of U-bots, and I'm gonna all vote one, you know, shit it up, and then that way it won't get archived.
Mobius 1, there's another.
Baldric will archive literally anything if you haven't noticed. So,
Not if I DDoS them.
1, can you raise altitude?
Uh.
This will assist the ISAF escort.
Negative. We cannot maintain cabin pressure if we climb.
I pity the people who are actually watching this video who are not on Something Awful and they have no idea what the fuck we're talking about.
I do too. Their $10 could be better served helping Lotax get his spine back.
Yeah, buy Lotax a fucking spine.
Just keep flying and leave the Erusians to the ISAC fighter. This is Flight 702. Several Erusian military aircraft are inbound and closing rapidly.
Mobius 1, hostiles at 23,000 feet. Don't let them get near those aircraft.
Can't believe you paid $10 to go on a forum. It's like, come on, guys. Look, you can pay $10 a month to have Netflix.
Hmm.
I think a forum is the least.
Target has an escort flight.
Oh, I know, and it's literally just a one-time payment, like, unless you want to buy, like, an avatar.
Or like 13.
Yeah.
Look at
or if
you, Derek Smart.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna say, or if you're really pissed off at someone and you want to buy them 1 billion avatars.
Like, just give him a giant monkey ass. I know the feeling.
Just fucking rip Derek Smart.
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
Dead to Star Citizen and Jobo Fett.
Killed by. Alright, so advanced long-range missiles better than long-range missiles.
Yeah. And so this is the advanced medium range one. So this is the one that you basically get, I'd say, more in abundance of in terms of your like special weapon choices for aircraft than pretty much anything else in the game. Because yeah, it is just a straight up just air-to-air medium range missile that it does more damage if it connects, and it also kind of tracks a tiny bit better than your standard missiles, but not as good as the QAMs do, and we'll see those at the very end of this shit show.
Alright, so I want everybody watching this video, please ask this missile a question. If you can, it would really appreciate it. Bring up those upvotes, guys. We want to top the AMA threads here.
Yeah, the advanced Ask Me Anything.
No, it's Ask Me Anything, advanced. They just couldn't put the special characters in, you know?
Because lol, Reddit.
I was gonna say, ignore the button and down there. Gotta say, sometimes I'm amazed at how like long and big some of the fins are on these bombs.
And okay, so yeah, here's the Mac Daddy, basically the bane of multiplayer players everywhere in late series Ace Combats. Basically the quick action actually QAA, I honestly don't give a fuck what these acronyms and initials stand for. Basically it's multiplayer players know it as the QAM for short. And this is literally the fire and forget, basically, fuck you weapon of the Ace Combat franchise. Yeah, quick maneuver air-to-air missile. So basically, if you get a lock-on on anything in any of these games, generally speaking, if you push the fire button, like, there's, like, probably a 1 in 3 chance that it's gonna hit and kill it.
I can see why it's a little OP.
And, like, these things are, like, straight-up heat-seeking, so, like, they will not let up on a target unless, like, you know, it runs out, like, its fuse trigger. So, like, you've gotta be, like, especially, like, in multiplayer, just, like, dodging and, like, weaving your ass off to try and get out of its range if one of these things is locked onto you.
This is where you learn to love flares.
UX here. Call sign
Except,
Smile. Do you read?
Ace Combat 4 doesn't have flares or anything, do we?
Nope. Flares only start to show up in, definitely 7, and I think maybe Assault Horizon, but again, that shows you how much I've been paying attention to the LP I've quote-unquote been doing of Assault Horizon.
Wait, so then how much in terms of, like, countermeasures are in this game?
Absolutely none.
Dope.
It's basically, yeah, just, you gotta dodge the hell out of everything. There are no countermeasures, period. Like, not even, ECMs aren't even in the game yet. Those don't show up till Ace Combat 5. But okay, so there was the one fire of the missile, and you can see it weaving around there. You can see it on the radar screen, that little tiny, like, blinking dot, and boom.
That seems so fair.
And that's it. One more video, and we're finally done.
Yay!